Hello and welcome. My name is Lauren, and this video is an overview of my husband and I's trip to Universal Orlando. We checked into Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort on a Monday around 11:30 p.m., so we pretty much went right to bed once we got to our room and woke up to this fabulous pool view. We were in a standard room with two queen beds. This is a value resort, so the price is definitely worth it in my opinion. We ate at the main cafeteria style dining option for breakfast, the Bayliner Diner. The entire hotel is retro themed like the 50s and 60s. So after breakfast, we explored the property a bit. We checked out the gift shop and then walked to the pool area near our room, which has a view of the volcano from Universal's water park, Volcano Bay. I did a DoorDash order for a case of bottled water to save some money, so walked out to the front of the hotel to pick that up and then went back to the pool to relax and enjoy the weather and atmosphere. Inside the elevators, there is a list of all the dining options at the hotel, so you can check those out. And I will also link in the description below some other YouTube videos that are full resort tours with many more details about all they have to offer here. We ate lunch at the Hideaway Bar and Grill by the pool, which was okay. Brett tried the empanadas and did not like them, so got the nachos instead, and those were pretty good. I got a chicken Caesar salad, which was okay, nothing fancy, but not the worst ever. Our side of the hotel had a big zero entry pool and the lazy river, which was awesome. You do have to bring your own float or inner tube or buy one there. A very nice lady gave us one for free out of the blue, so we paid it forward and gave that away when we left the hotel. We walked over to the other pool area to check it out and go down the slide. This was the main pool near the lobby of the hotel. At this pool, they have another poolside bar, the Atomic Tonic, and a quick service restaurant, the Atomic Grill. Made our way back to our side and spent more time in the lazy river before getting cleaned up and heading to Universal's CityWalk for dinner. We used the free shuttle transportation and it took about 10 minutes, if that, to get there. Originally, I was planning to eat at the Bob Marley restaurant, but it was part of a large area that was closed for an event. So luckily, we were able to get a seat at the bar at Margaritaville for dinner. The food was good, nothing extraordinary, but it was good. The entrance to both of the parks we were going to, Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, is right at CityWalk. So we walked around and scoped out where we needed to be in the morning for early park entry. I forgot to film it, but Brett got a chocolate shake at our hotel's ice cream shop called Shake's Malt Shop, which was really good. When you stay at a Universal Resort hotel, you get early park entry, so we were able to get into Islands of Adventure at 8 a.m. The ride everyone goes for right away is Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, but it was already over a 2 hour wait, so we went for Velocicoaster first thing and walked right on. Amazing and terrifying roller coaster. It was so fun. Then we went over to Hogsmeade and walked right on Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, which is a very cool dark ride inside Hogwarts. Even the queue was amazing. This is one of my favorite rides now. Then we waited about 10 to 15 minutes for Flight of the Hippogriff, a cute kiddie coaster. After knocking out three rides by 9:30 in the morning, we went to the Three Broomsticks for breakfast. You order from your table on your phone, and you can choose to pick up your order or have it brought to your table. We both got the kids' versions of our meals, which was plenty of food and included a drink, so it was the perfect time to try the butter beer for the first time. So tasty. And then we made our way over to the Hogwarts Express to ride the train to Universal Studios. It connects you to Diagon Alley, and I wanted to ride the Escape from Gringotts ride. Amazing, cute, and fun ride, too. We walked through Springfield, the Simpsons land, and made a pit stop at Bumble Bee Mans Taco's food truck and shared some chicken tacos as a snack, and then walked over to the Mummy. That is an indoor roller coaster and one of my favorites now, too. Then we rode the Jimmy Fallon ride and caught a bit of the Blues Brothers show. Also, Brett was enjoying many of the rum punch type drinks from the Mardi Gras booths, and I had a cold brew from Starbucks.
This is Decepticon Defensive Tactics Training. I am IMI, Autobot Weapons and Combat Specialist. Don't give me any lip, and we just might get along.
We rode the Transformers ride and saw the characters briefly before heading to Mel's Drive-In for lunch. We did mobile order here and we were very disappointed in the food, unfortunately. We both got burgers and they were tough and dry. We barely ate any of it, but After that, we did the Villain Con Minion Blast shooter game. It's not pictured here, but that was fun. And then rode the Fast and the Furious ride, followed by the Animal Actors on Location show.
Take a movie and appears at Frank and Talk, just like you and I. How we do that is we train them all the necessary head movements. A computer animator will come in, fill in all the details, and you will get a scene like this one.
I'm Agent F now, Agent J's new partner. Who are you eyeballing?
We walked around the DreamWorks area, including Shrek's Swamp, and rode the kiddie coaster, the Trollercoaster, which is not pictured, and then made our way back to Springfield so Brett could get another one of those drinks he liked. We rode the Men in Black ride, and then one of my all-time favorites, E.T. I came to Universal, the last time I came to Universal was about 25 years ago, and I rode the E.T. ride back then. It's still so good. And after that, we walked back to CityWalk for dinner because the Bob Marley restaurant was open. I loved my jerk chicken salad, but Brett did not enjoy his oxtail stew so much, but did love the mango juice. We walked back to the Harry Potter London area and into Diagon Alley to explore a little more and get some ice cream. We went to the famous Flourians ice cream parlor and waited at least 20 or 30 minutes in line, but it was so worth it. The ice cream is very tasty here, and waiting in line here is pretty cool because you're surrounded by all things Harry Potter. At this time, we noticed the wait time for the ride Minion Mayhem was low, so we attempted to get there, but the Mardi Gras parade was going on, and we ended up getting so many beads whipped at us as we were trying to make our way around the crowds of people, and the streets were all closed off. So, yeah, we never figured out a way around it and called it a night since we were going to be right back for early entry the next day.
place, all right. I've got a very special Care of Magical Creatures class for you today. And Mr. Weasley, who many of you will remember, has kindly agreed to help with getting you around.
Wingardium Leviosa! Hagrid asked me to duplicate Sirius Black's motorbike to take you all to the edge of the forest.
Yes, and that's where I shall be showing some blast-ended screws. Before they all kill each other. That long you promised me. Oh, and I've got some Cornish pixies for you to see.
Had breakfast at Croissant Moon Bakery, and it was very good. We both got a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, and I had a vanilla iced latte, and Brett had a chocolate croissant. Then we walked around a bit, enjoying the views of the park as we made our way to Seuss Landing for more rides and exploring.
Carousel cell will begin. Please remain buckled in for scan.
Got a snack at the Green Eggs and Ham quick service spot. We shared the buffalo chicken tots, and those were super yummy. Then finally made our way over to Marvel's Superhero Island and rode the Spider-Man ride. Unfortunately, the Hulk roller coaster was such a long wait, we didn't end up riding that one. And then when we were going to try riding it later in the day, it started raining, so that was the only ride of the whole trip we didn't make it on that we wanted to do. We didn't stop to do anything in Toon Lagoon, but strolled around. Stopped in the Jurassic Park Discovery Center, then did a very long walk in the hot sun all the way back to CityWalk and into the other park, Universal Studios, and rode Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, followed by a late lunch not pictured at the Today Cafe. After that, I got a mango popsicle at the Freeze Ray Frozen Pops Minions stand, and Brett had one of his favorite drinks from the Mardi Gras booth.
I got a sweet sugar candy man. Here's my sweet sugar candy man.
You're doing great. Pay attention.
Here's sweet sugar candy man.
A big round of applause for Andy from West.
Kids from Texas. Smells like brisket.
You still use this today?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. But it's really cool. Technology has caught up with us, and now we can like marry this with some CGI to create some really cool things.
Computer generated stuff.
Exactly. Let me show you this one last
All
thing.
right.
This will explain it. So sometimes the use of these effects can be too much. Relax. Ready? All right. Hold on to your butts. It's gonna reset.
Oh, that looked bad. Was that bad?
No.
Was that bad?
No, actually, it should be fine. Get back. All right, Nicole, slowly. Raise your right hand up in front of you. Look at that. That is you. That is proprioception. You know the big T-Rex in the Jurassic Park films? This is how they control the big T-Rex off camera. They only have one glove on. That's why they do one hand. He bends the elbow too. Check this out. Bring it in. Bring it out. Add a little rhythm to it. Yeah.
They are like us. They are like us.
You wave children to hi kids.
Is the one who hollers, go! Fine, you're in. Come with me. Oh, and you can pick one other group to come with you.
How about these guys?
Sure, whatever. They look clean.
Attention passengers, please keep up with the party in front of you, filling in all available space. Once again, please keep up with the party in front of you, filling.
Our dinner at Mythos was incredible. Brett had a margarita, and we got the spanakopita dip with pita chips as an appetizer. I had the salmon, and Brett had the pork chop as our entrees, and then the flourless chocolate banana cake with peanut butter ice cream for dessert was amazing. Since we ended up getting rained on quite a bit and it was still raining a little bit after dinner, we made our way back to the hotel to pack up and prep for our travel day to St. Thomas in the morning.